Alright, welcome back everyone. We're going to hit up part 2 of this. Try and fly by this as quick as we can. I'm trying to keep under the time constraints that YouTube allows. So the videos may vary in length, but I'm just trying to make sure I don't go over and end up having, uh, split speech or anything like that. So anyway, so we're at the top of the mountains here, and we come into this area right here. And the first thing I'd like to say is that I modeled this before I saw Avatar. Everyone keeps relating it to Avatar, but I promise it was done before that. In fact, I'm probably going to go through and rechange the color because I think that might help out my cause a little bit. But it was not modeled after the Avatar tree. I promise. It's actually kind of driving me nuts because I really didn't intend for it to look like that. But we look around. There's not much story to this tree. It's going to be a sacred grove. Warriors of the nearby kingdom would come to pray here before battle. It's supposed to be blessed, holy land. The monks come here to pray every day. They, just that's just what they do. That's their thing. So I like it. I think it was really cool. This is actually where I started. Whenever I restarted the game, I started with this tree and added the lighting and just kept working on it. And it's probably one of my favorite spots in the game. It's actually a little peaceful to me. The rest of the area feels a little dark and cold and more dangerous in this spot. It just feels more peaceful. It's kind of nice to run around in. So anyway, we'll get moving along. We're gonna cross the bridge here. Added some torches on each pillar, and you notice the light, how it gets lighter and darker between the spots. So that worked out really well for me. Speed up a little bit. Okay. And we're at another forest. You might be able to see in the distance we have a keep going on there. Um, and then off to the left here, it breaks off into a dirt path. There's nothing down there, it just ends. I might put a cabin or something down there at some point, but right now there's just nothing there. I'll show you the keep real quick. There's not much to it right now. The textures are terrible. The modeling's kind of off. It was set here simply as, again, a placeholder. I do this a lot, I know, but it's a placeholder for what's to come. But we have things like the broken rubble. So this keep was recently under attack, or it's an abandoned old keep, and this is all that's left. In the middle, there's a giant sword. Um, it was actually here before the keep was built. It was built around this sword. The people who used to live here thought that it was, an artifact of the gods, and being around it granted them strength. At least that was their belief. And here will be the door, and we'll go in. And we'll have our another part of the castle. I'd like to get some kind of extension to, so maybe a cave circuit or something like that down there, or I don't know. There could be some really cool quests inside there, some cool monsters to fight. That was weird. Had a little glitch there. All right. Anyway, we're back. Um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the keep. We're gonna. Hopefully there'll be something there. I have some other ideas for some other buildings and such that I may build. I'm looking into doing like a giant tower with some really cool quests in there. Like some puzzles you have to do to unlock as you go up, but that's in time. It'll probably be over here somewhere. But we can kind of get a good view from up here. This is one of the highest points in the game that's reachable right now, that you can actually get a good view. But we started down here. I believe that is actually I don't think that's the campfire. The campfire is closer over here. So that's where the altar is. There's a giant river that flows through here that's fed by the waterfall. We have some open land that I haven't worked out yet at all. It's just there, room for more stuff to grow. And now we have that bridge that we were looking at before, um, from below, and that wraps around to the waterfall. I can't talk today, so um, and here we are. It wraps under the waterfall, and as we get closer under the waterfall, that's not cool. That's why I have the secret button. We see a cave entrance blocked by some vines. It's supposed to be. That's something I got to go back and fix. Anyway, it's supposed to be blocked by vines, and in this version right here, you would need your fireball to get past it. And so another idea of the function, if we toss fireball, suddenly the vines burst into flames, and it lets us know that they're burning. The waterfall can't even cool the inferno, um, and it reveals the way to the caves. And so we're gonna end this part here, and in part 3 we're gonna go through the caves and finish up part 3 with some of the other additional functions like the new options menu and things like that. So stay tuned for that.